What's up, YouTube family? This is Clashing with Andre, and welcome back to another episode. You guys might be curious why I'm back in Gold League on my Town Hall 8 account. I actually dropped down to Silver League and farmed for about 4 days trying to find good raids for you guys, but honestly, Silver sucks right now. So I went back up to Gold League, and as you can tell by these attack logs, I'm going to show you another attack log after this. The loot here is awesome. I mean, it's not like gigantic raids all the time, but it's so easy to find the raids. You can find a raid with 220, 250, 300,000 gold and above in less than 5 to 10 to maybe 15 searches, which is like a minute. It doesn't take any time whatsoever. So it's really easy to find these bases. You're not always going to find something like this where it just has a ton of loot to it, but you're going to find bases all the time. If you're making, G-Barch or anything like that, it's going to be really easy to farm up your base to max as a Town Hall 8. So I tried to make a video for you guys in Silver League, but honestly, I'm not going to put a video up for that because I don't know if it was just me and the time I was farming or the day I was farming or what it was, but on my Town Hall 8 account, I could not find any loot in Silver League. Any good loot, at least. So, there's average stuff, but Gold League is so much better because you can search for a minute and a half, and you can find a base where it has 250 to 300,000 gold each. And I'm not really looking for elixir because my base is completely maxed out besides my walls, and I have all my troops maxed out, so I'm just going for gold. I don't care if it has 0 elixir and 300,000 gold, I'll still be attacking it. So for you guys that have not subscribed to me yet, you should definitely subscribe first of all, but second of all, this is our 4th episode in this series where I'm going to be farming through the trophy leagues to find the best loot for you guys. I'm not just going to find the best loot, but I'm also going to be talking about a lot of other things like search duration, obviously the amount of loot that we're finding, the rate at how easy the bases are, if the loot is in the collectors or inside of the base, and then we're also going to factor in the loot bonus and the loot cart and a whole bunch of other stuff like the daily star bonus. So make sure to stick around for that. I'm also going to give you guys a couple of tips at the end of this video, but this is just one thing that I wanted to show you. Look how quick. This was a live replay. I mean, I recorded this live. That's how quickly you find these bases. It took me, 3-4 times to find a base? It's so easy to find bases in Gold League right now. At least for me. I don't know what day specifically I was looking for this, but normally, I only have to search maybe about 5 to 10 times to find a really good base like this, and 385,000 gold is really nice. 358 Dark Elixir isn't the best, but you're also getting the loot bonus and the daily star bonus, stuff like that. So it definitely adds up, and you find them really quick. So if you're not making hogs like I am, I just love playing with hogs because they're fun, and I don't really need Dark Elixir since I've farmed up everything Dark Elixir wise. I'm even upgrading my Earthquake spell, which doesn't really do anything when you upgrade it, so I just needed to get rid of some, so I was like, oh, okay, might as well just throw 30k Dark Elixir at it. But anyway, sorry, getting back on track. If you make something like G-Barch or Barch, where it's really easy to train up and it's really quick, even Bam is really good at this Town Hall level, especially if you don't really need Dark Elixir. So I might be coming out with a strategy, or I might be using Bam later on in these episodes for my Town Hall 8 account, but if you're making something like that, you can farm loot crazy fast. I'm almost maxed with my walls. As you saw previously, my base is not maxed out with my walls, but after this video you'll see why I love farming in Gold League. So we already talked about the search duration, which is about a minute 30 seconds to 2 minutes max finding a base in Gold League because the loot here is so consistent. You're not going to find huge raids, but it's very consistent. So another tip I wanted to talk to you guys about is your farming strategies. So for you guys watching that have a Town Hall 8 account, I feel like you're going to fall into 2 different categories. For the first one, you're going to be a beginner to moderately upgraded Town Hall 8 account. And the second one is you're going to be closer to where I am, where you're more of a max Town Hall 8. So we're going to talk about the 2 different strategies that you should be using if you fall into one of those 2 categories. So for the first category, you're definitely going to not want to use any of the attack strategies that I've used previously in this video. You're going to want to use attack strategies like Bam, G-Barch, or Barch to farm in Gold League so you can farm fast and efficiently to save up both gold, elixir and dark elixir. If you're more into where I am, where I'm a Town Hall 8 account, but I'm almost maxed and I just need to upgrade my walls, and I already have all of my troops and spells upgraded, then you're going to want to use something like Dragloon while you have a whole bunch of elixir, and then once you use Dragloon, it takes about 380,000 elixir to cook up this whole entire thing, and it takes a long time, but you're going to be saving up a whole bunch of dark elixir, and then you're going to want to switch to using hogs. Now this would also depend on how often you attack. Me personally, I don't have a lot of time to attack during the day because I have classes, work, homework, and making YouTube videos, etc, etc, etc. So if you have a little bit different of a schedule where you have a whole bunch of free time or even a block of 2 to 3 hours, I would suggest using some of those attack strategies that you can cook up really fast and then turn over a huge profit, so you don't really have to worry about people stealing your loot because you're going to be on for those 2 to 3 hours. Me personally, I like to use all of the elixir by using Dragloon and then go back to dark elixir so that I don't get attacked as much. So sometimes I'll sit in gold, like gold 3 or gold 2 for a couple of hours without being attacked just because I don't have a lot of loot, since I'm using the gold always on my walls and then my elixir for Dragloon, and then switching back to hogs when I have enough dark elixir where I think people are actually going to attack me. So that's something I would definitely suggest doing. You can do it your own way, or you can take my advice and use that to farm in Gold League. But we're also going to be talking about the daily star bonus and the league bonus, and what you can do to kind of tweak that a little bit to find the best place to farm for you. So for me personally, I liked farming in Gold 3 and Gold 2 just because it was so quick to find bases, and I didn't have a lot of time. I usually attack in between classes or while I'm taking a break doing homework. But one thing I suggest you guys do, and something that you should always do before boosting, is check out the league. Make sure to attack 1 to 3 times to see if the loot is actually good. Now, what I would do personally is I would see if the loot is good in Gold 1, and then if the loot is good in Gold 1, why not push up to Crystal 3 and get that league bonus? Because the league bonus is going to be pretty significant. It's going to be 40,000 gold and elixir, and then 120 dark elixir, which definitely adds up if you're attacking a lot using G-Barch or any of those other quick, really easy attack strategies. The daily star bonus isn't going to be too different. I think the daily star bonus for Crystal 3 is 180,000 gold, 180,000 elixir, and 800 dark elixir. That's only going to be a one-time thing though, because it's once during the day. So I think the Gold 1 or Gold 2 daily star bonus is about 150 or 160 golden elixir, and then maybe 600 or 400 dark elixir. So it's not going to be that significant, but the league bonus is definitely going to be significant. So if you can find bases up in Crystal League with the loot that you're actually looking for, then I would definitely suggest it, because you can be in Crystal 3, get that league bonus, but still be attacking Gold 1 and Gold 2 players, which is pretty cool, because you can still basically farm in Gold League, but get that bonus from Crystal League. So if you haven't tried that already, I would definitely suggest that. You can do it with any league. I do that in Champs or Masters League sometimes, because I find loot better if you're in the 3rd league farming below in a lower league. So if you guys remember my base about 2 minutes into the video, this is my base currently after farming for a couple of days in Gold League. So I almost have all of my walls upgraded. I have 1,522,000 gold plus a little bit in my treasury, but I don't have enough in my treasury to put me over the top to upgrade another wall. So I'm just going to upgrade 3 walls right now, and I think I have about 10 that I need upgrading. So after these 3, I'm going to have 7 walls to upgrade, which will be pretty easy for me to do. I think with the daily star bonus, the league bonus, and if I get about 280,000 gold each raid, I think that'll be about 7 or 8 raids that I have to do tomorrow to get all 7 of these walls upgraded so that my Town Hall 8 is completely maxed. But honestly guys, go down in Gold League and start farming, because it's pretty damn good. That's it for this episode, but I'm going to be actually dropping a little bit to go down to Bronze League and see if we can find some good loot down there, and I'll be reporting back to you with another episode. So as always, make sure to like, comment, share this with your friends and clanmates, and make sure to be subscribed. Peace!